Hey everyone, and a very warm welcome to all my fantastic students in mathematics in the modern world. I'm so glad you're here, and I can't wait to get into today's topic with you. So what we're talking about today, think of it as the secret rule book for pretty much everything you'll ever do with data. Seriously, understanding these levels is the first, most critical step. It tells you the rules of the game, which you can do, and maybe even more importantly, what you absolutely can't do with your data. I mean, let me ask you this. Have you ever just stopped and wondered why you can't do that? Why can't you just add up good, better, and best and divide by 3? The answer gets right to the heart of what we're learning today. It's because words like that follow a completely different set of rules than numbers like your height or the temperature outside. So let's learn those rules. Okay, let's jump right in. We're going to start our climb up the data ladder at the very bottom with the most basic level of all, the nominal scale. The key word here is nominal. It actually comes from the Latin word for name. And that's literally all this level does. It just names things. It's all about sorting data into different boxes or categories where the order doesn't matter at all. So what's really going on here? Well, it's super simple. The only math you can do is to check if things are equal or not equal. You can count how many are in the male box and how many are in the female box. That's about it. And hey, when you've got just 2 categories like that, we have a fancy little name for it. It's called dichotomous. All right, let's climb up to the next rung. We're gonna take everything from that first level, but now we're gonna add one crucial piece of new information. Welcome to the ordinal scale. You can also think of this as the ranking scale. Now, not only are we putting things into boxes, but those boxes have a meaningful order. For the first time, we can say that one thing is greater than or less than something else. So here's the absolute key point. We know the order, but we have no idea what the distance is between the ranks. Think about your grades in school. We all know an A is better than a B, right? But is the performance gap between an A and a B student exactly the same as the gap between a B and a C student? Probably not. We can't be sure. And since those gaps aren't equal, we can't add or subtract them. Okay, just a quick pit stop for some vocabulary. These first 2 levels we've talked about, nominal and ordinal, you'll often hear them lumped together under one big name, categorical variables. All that means is that the data fits into a set number of groups. Simple as that. And you know, speaking of amazing groups, I just have to take a quick second here. I want to give a huge, heartfelt thank you to every single one of you who has been supporting our class channel, No Problem, Only Solution. Your support and your kind words, they really mean the world, and they're what makes all of these explainers possible. And hey, if you're new here and this is all clicking for you, please consider joining our community. Every bit of support helps us create more of this content to make learning math in our modern world just a little bit easier and hopefully a lot more fun. All right, let's get back to the climb. This next step is a big one. We're now leveling up from categorical data to what's called metric data. And this is where we can finally start doing some real meaningful math. The interval scale is a massive leap forward. We still have order, just like before, but now, and this is huge, the gaps between the numbers are equal and they mean something. But there's one little catch, and you've got to remember this. The 0 point is arbitrary. It's kind of fake. It's just another number on the scale, not a true beginning. And this right here really shows the single biggest difference between our top 2 levels. Just look at temperature. Is 0 degrees Celsius the complete absence of heat? Of course not. It's just the point where water freezes. It's an arbitrary, or kind of made up, 0. And because of that, you can't say that 20 degrees is twice as hot as 10 degrees. The ratio just doesn't make any sense. All right, it's time to climb to the very top of our data ladder. This is where we unlock the absolute full power of data analysis. This is the gold standard. The ratio scale. This one has it all. It's got order, it has equal intervals, and it has a true absolute 0. Now, this is a really big deal because an absolute 0 means a complete absence of the thing you're measuring. 0 weight means no weight. 0 distance means no distance. It means nothing, zilch. And this is the real game changer. Having that true 0 means we've unlocked the whole shebang. We can do any mathematical operation we want: add, subtract, multiply, divide. Now we can finally make those powerful ratio statements like this person is twice as old or this thing is half the weight. So let's go back to our marathon one last time. This time we do it right. The clock starts for everybody right at the starting gun. That is a true zero. So if runner A finishes in 2 hours and runner B finishes in 4 hours, we can now say with 100% confidence that runner A was twice as fast. See how having that true zero changes the entire game? And there you have it. In just a few minutes, you've mastered the entire ladder of measurement. Let's put it all together so you can see the complete picture. I love this table because it lays out the whole progression so clearly. Look at how each level just adds a new capability. We start with just naming, then we add order, then we make the gaps equal, and finally we add that all-important absolute zero. Every step you take up that ladder unlocks more powerful ways to analyze your data. This quote here, it just says it all, doesn't it? This is the core principle we've been exploring. The higher you climb up that measurement ladder, the more information your data holds, and the deeper and more sophisticated the stories you can tell with it. I really hope this has been a crystal clear explainer for all of you. If you want to keep building on this and keep leveling up your skills, be sure to check out our class playlist Beyond 2025 Math in the Modern World. It's got all our other explainers just like this one. So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. You now have the rulebook. You understand the language of data. So the only real question left is, what amazing story is your data going to tell?